Who to bully and which video to bully? Okay, let's see. Okay, we have, blind people. Okay, I've gone after disabled, but not that hard, so we could do that. Okay, nudists. Okay, this is easy pickings. Ooh, I might have to do 2 videos. There's so much cringe. Cringe, but not. Ooh, amputee. Oh, I can make fun of them, because, you know, life isn't hard enough for them. They only have 1 foot to stand on, literally. Okay, future acting like chimps. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna, you know. Yeah, let's go bully some people.
I remember one of my first times going to the beach. I had accidentally checked in on my Facebook.
That's kind of how I came out to my family about being a nudist.
Okay, first of all, I can count several problems there. Number 1, you have a Facebook account. Number 2, you tried to come out. People don't accept people who are different. That's the number 1 rule of life. Man, I bet I was about to say gay.
I have been a nudist for a little over 8 years.
Oh yeah, put on a shirt.
I've always been interested in it. I just
put on a shirt.
Fell in love with it. The sun and the wind, it's just great
myself.
Free feeling.
Do you know what's also a great free feeling? Corporal punishment.
For me, the joy of nudism is comfort and is people feeling welcome.
Strange they should mention that because I couldn't imagine a more awkward situation to introduce yourself in. Like, hi, how are you? I know I'm not wearing anything and you're not wearing anything, but this isn't awkward at all. Okay.
What was my first experience like?
Well, for me it was very painful. It barely even fit. That was baseball for me, essentially.
My first experience was fun.
It was like, well, I don't know about you, but if you're going to a nude beach or just a nudist resort, you already took a pretty big pill of fuck it all.
Didn't get naked. I was there with a friend's band. That was the entertainment.
Okay, so you said you had fun, but you didn't even participate. That's like going skydiving, but not even going on the plane. Also, I couldn't imagine it being fun for any passerbys who don't know it's a resort.
I didn't have enough positive
vibes.
Body image to just get naked right away.
You're telling me it wasn't an instantaneous process, but instead it was more gradual? Huh.
Nude beach near me.
Just wanted to talk on this for a second. How exactly do these nude beaches get created? Do rich people who have a kind of a thing just build these? Are they government funded? Like, how exactly do these happen?
So, upon a little bit of looking around online, I actually found someone on
How do
Craigslist.
People make these? Yeah, you can find pretty much anything on Craigslist, from plant BDSM to nude beach resorts. Does the government
She was from out of state, just looking for someone to hang out with, someone local, so I went.
My first nudist experience, publicly,
was at the local Whole Foods.
Beach, Sandy Hook, New Jersey.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
I went with 2 of my friends, and actually they surprised me.
Do you know what surprises me? The fact that you're doing an interview and you refuse to put a shirt on.
And then once I already was there, I had all my stuff, they were like, oh yeah, it's a nude beach.
And then I was like, help, help, please, get me out of here. They're holding me against my will. I tried to leave, but they keep trying to execute me. I have very few minutes to live. Please help me as fast as possible.
Never get excited. I would say this is probably my most common question that I am asked.
Okay, this is my least favorite part of the video. They keep saying excited, but that's very vague. Like, does he get a boner? Like, does stuff happen? They don't specify, and it's very insulting. You stupid Shrek donkey.
From guys.
Yes, there are situations where that happens.
Where what happens?
If that happens, at my particular camp, we would go find a board member.
Oh, you guys have a board member, but not the ability to explain the situation? That's just great.
Or men that we consider security. And
wow, imagine being a guard of a nude beach. That makes Paul Blart look like special forces.
Those guys go address the issue.
First of all, I think people are afraid. They have more self-control than they realize.
Okay, I might just be speaking from experience, but I'm pretty sure that we're gone to the topic of boners now. How does quote-unquote self-control play into this? Because most guys just can't control it. Like, you can try a little bit, but 99% of the time, it's just a little bit of, yeah, it's there. So if you're gonna punish them for that, you must be a really dumb group of people. No offense, allegedly.
So I think the fear is that oh, I'll totally lose control. And then when they're in the situation, they're like, oh, I don't feel like this is sexually charged.
Your Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler looking ass is probably half the reason. You probably kill more boners than a bone-crunching vulture.
A lot of guys who are curious about, you know, going to the nude beach or something like that, they seem to be terrified of this happening.
Well, I can't say popping a boner in front of a crowd of strangers isn't terrifying, but I can say it's not the end of the world.
I'd say 99% of the
What do you
time,
mean, getting a
it's
boner?
not gonna happen.
My issue isn't with whether it happens, my issue is whether you are gonna persecute me for something I can't control. Screw you.
We're never in a
Is that bad?
situation where us as women are ever
having a boner?
fearful.
Well, that's pretty fucking sexist, isn't it? Just assuming women could be fearful of the gross old men's penises.
We're afraid.
Are nudists mostly old men?
Yes. I don't care what they say, the answer is yes.
I have gotten this question a lot. I would say that there are loads of nudist old men.
And I was right, just like always.
Yes, but that said,
don't care
that's not
anymore.
everybody that's interested in it.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, there are lots of weirdos who like to conjugate with other weirdos. For example, myself, I like putting AirPods in my ears most of the time, and my black lady friend likes putting her hairs in braids and standing naked in front of people.
I'm actually a
Wait, that was a
member of
contradiction.
a few organizations. The first one I got into is called the Florida Young Naturists, specifically tailored
get
to
me
the
too.
young adults.
That's racist!
We don't have anything against the older crowd, just
sure,
trying to make the younger people feel more comfortable.
If you are looking at clubs with memberships, you're gonna see a lot of the old men. But if you're going to nude beaches, if you're going to events, if you're plugged into some more social media,
You can definitely get by as a freeloader.
Are children invited? Are they welcome to the events or the different venues?
No.
Yes.
nudism
No!
roots was a family recreational activity where you engage
No!
with nature. You
If nudism is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of family activities, you probably need to be locked away with EDP.
can be in a lake, you can be hiking, you
No!
can be camping, and you can do those things with your family.
No!
My camp that I belong to is a family resort.
Well then, what does that make you? The weird black lady that hangs around there?
The
What?
pure essence of nudity and
What?
nudism
Wheatons?
is family-friendly
What the
nudism.
Wheatons?
I
It's an oxymoron.
have friends whose daughter was born into being a nudist.
Can I just say I feel really bad for the daughter?
She knows nothing else.
That's like saying he's born into a terrorist family. He knows nothing else. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I am saying if you change the wording out just a little bit, it sounds different.
There are lots of adult nude resorts, but there are tons of family resorts
Well, you just gave me tons of reasons to kill myself.
all over
What?
the U.S.
So children
Oh
are
shit, they better have
definitely
police
welcome.
there. Well, with that children are definitely welcome comment, I feel more uncomfortable than ever.
Have you become more confident after becoming a nudist? Definitely.
Not.
I really had
I think you kind of have to
huge
max out your
body
confidence
issue
to
or
become a
anything like
nudist.
that, but this definitely
This kind of goes
opens
hand
your
in hand.
eyes.
You know what? It's funny. As soon as I open my eyes, I immediately want to close them again. It's like
You know,
AIDS and gay merge.
meeting people
Just kidding.
for actually the people that they are.
Yeah, I need you to strip down to the panties and take them off as well, so I can find out who you really are.
Spot with my body. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'll do it," you know, when I go to the gym or when I lose the weight. And then year after year, like I felt like I never lost the weight and I never got to the perfect body.
Haha, you're fat.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it with the body that I have right now.
There were so many people of so many races and
I'm glad to see all the races got together, good and bad alike.
so many sizes, and they were happier than me.
Do you smell that? It's somebody I could bully.
And I wanted that.
What is the grooming situation like?
Well, on YouTube we have many grooming situations from James Charles to EDP to Mr. Girl, and yeah, it's really bad.
There's all of
There's
it.
a
There's
different race.
manscaping, there's no manscaping.
Well, considering the situation, I thought you meant something else.
There who just want to go full natural, as you came,
Oh
as
yeah,
you're born.
like,
but
hey,
there
hey,
are
hey,
plenty
you
of
better
people
groom
nowadays
yourself
just
when you go naked.
completely shaved.
Can we all just acknowledge how it's drop dead hilarious how he's kind of judging people for not manscaping?
That was something that I had worried about
Judgy.
my first time, and I remember like wanting to make sure I shaved everything because I just thought that that was the default. And then
Yes.
I realized like you actually don't have to do that.
Well, I'm off to go shave a bunch of people and hamsters unconsensually. See ya.
Women aren't funny.